What a guy. We're talking about strikers and Wayne Rooney and Harry Kane, and the sort of the fact that Harry Kane is going to surpass Wayne Rooney. It's not an if, it's when. And it's a difficult debate because they're both world-class talents and have been world-class talents. You think Wayne Rooney's underachieved a little bit?
I think his potential was not the full potential. You know, he did. Look, you never see Harry Kane out drinking and smoking. You never see Harry Kane.
He probably just doesn't.
No,
he does.
Don't we say don't get caught?
Yeah, he don't get caught.
No, he doesn't.
He might have a fag, but
he's
I'm
the
sure
model.
He has a drink.
He's the model professional. He's
the ultimate.
Right, and I'm just saying that, you know, at that level, those sort of things matter.
You made a great analogy of Rooney earlier when you like squeeze the towel of his talent.
Yeah, Kane does it. Kane gets the absolute maximum out of his ability.
Yeah,
Rooney, I don't think did. I know it sounds dreadful and sounds harsh, doesn't it? Because of what he achieved in the game.
I think it's really harsh.
Well, it sounds harsh, but I don't think it is.
It's 13 trophies, major honours.
I know. Phenomenal.
Top goal scorer for Man United.
Phenomenal.
Top goal scorer for England at this present moment.
But I think...
And you're saying he's underachieved?
Yeah, I do. I genuinely believe
Didn't take penalties for England.
I'm telling you now, mate. I'm just telling you now.
All right, get your calls in. 08717 223344. I'll tell you what, question. Before we go to it, because say Harry Kane.
Yep.
We're talking about careers and players. Yep. Say Harry Kane.
Yep.
Wins the World Cup.
Oh, you've gone there.
Yeah. Wins the World Cup next year, but doesn't win another trophy. So the only trophy he ever has won is the World Cup. Becomes England's goal scorer. Who's had a better career? Wayne Rooney, Man United's all-time goal scorer, 13 major honours. 5 Premier Leagues, 1 Champions League, 1 FA Cup, 4 League Cups, or Harry Kane with 1 World Cup?
Well, it's brutal. It's a brutal question. I don't know the answer. I don't know. I'm not sure there is a right answer. Look. To be only 2 men in the history of this country to have lifted the World Cup, right? Bobby Moore and Kane, right? That makes you immortal. Bobby Moore's got a statue. He's immortalised in that. You would be immortal if you lift that World Cup as Harry Kane.
Yeah.
You are doing something that only one other man in the history of this country in the 1,000 years has ever done before. That's I mean, no one's underestimating that, right? But what Wayne Rooney achieved in terms of medals and you know, and again, look, I'm going to give Rooney cut him a little bit of slack here. Rooney was doing it since he was 16, and you know there was a lot of miles on that clock for Rooney, right? Because he was doing that and he was playing regular first team football, playing Premier League games, Champions League, England games. There's a lot of miles on that clock. That was when he eventually got to 30, he probably really had the body of maybe a 33-year-old. Maybe because of the amount of games he played and the demands he put on his body. But
he liked to drink.
I think Kane can go on and just maximise absolutely everything. If he wins the World Cup, God, I mean I don't know what the.
I'll say Harry Kane.
You want to lift that? Well, yeah.
I'm lifting the World Cup.
Yeah.
And I'll retire there and then.
Yeah, and you'll
say thank. I'm immortal.
Yeah.
Sir Harry Kane.
Yeah.
At 29 years of age. That you have to.
And do you know what? When he goes into that World Cup, think of this. When he goes into Qatar next year in November, he could already be England's greatest ever goal scorer because there's enough games between now and the World Cup. Think of that.
It's unbelievable.
At 29.
Let's go to the phone lines. John from Sunderland. John, how are you? Sunderland fan?
John boy?
Yeah, unfortunately for my sins at the moment, yeah, but we're doing all right. Not too bad.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right. Talk to me about Rooney, Kane. Who's better, or who's had the best career, or who's going to have the best career?
I think I agree with what you said about Rooney. He was probably the most gifted. He just didn't excel the way he needed to be. Harry Kane, phenomenal footballer. You can't deny it. But I just don't think you can rule Alan Shearer out. If you look at the teams he played for, the injuries he's had,
it's fair.
Did phenomenally well in his time.
Yeah.
He really did.
He only got 30 goals for England. You know that? He only got 30.
Yeah. I just look at his Premier League career more so. And he was a fantastic
look, we know that. We know his goal scoring record. We know that. But in terms of what, you say Rooney didn't do enough. It annoys me when people say this. It really does. He is Man United's all-time goal scorer. He won 5 Premier League titles, a Champions League. Alan Shearer would dream of doing that.
Oh, absolutely. And I think Shearer, you've seen his interviews where he probably regrets maybe he's not signing for Man U sometimes, does he? Does he not? He played for his boyhood team. If he played in Man United, probably he could have added another 50, 60 goals to that tally.
Do you know what? Shearer he's different. He's a different type of player to Rooney and Kane. As I said a couple of minutes ago, I don't know whether you heard. In terms of what a standout number 9, like a proper up front number 9, Shearer is better than the 3 of them. The other 2, he's the best of the 3, in my opinion, as a number 9.
Yeah.
But Shearer can't go and do what Rooney does. He can't drop into those little pockets that Kane does. But what he did do, and he was as hard as nails, Shearer. He was rock hard, and he was a brilliant striker. Brilliant striker. And had he gone to go and play for Man United, let me tell you now, he would have as many medals as Rooney. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably my point. But I think looking at Kane and Rooney, we've had some fantastic strikers. I think we've been blessed really in some shape or form. So it's nice to be able to make the comparison.
Yeah, it is for sure. All right, John, thanks for your call.